It's a coach tip on empathy for the current setting, and a way that you can wrap your head around how appropriate that is for coaching is to really open your eyes to the differences in communication and relationships right now, and why it is important. Understand the differences in the two meaning sympathy versus empathy. Sympathy, you're really feeling it. And for as an example, in conversation with someone and you guys have a discussion, you're shedding tears along with them because that's something that you really feel. With empathy, it could still somewhat include that, but it's you're kind of considering what it feels like to be in their shoes, and that's very, very helpful at this time, especially the current landscape and how relationships have moved largely away from a social atmosphere and online. So I would ask as a coach tip for you to practice the concept of empathy in your language, even in your own mind and thought prior to speaking with people. And the way that you can do that is just take a little time to recognize your level of awareness of what the concept of empathy is. First, just do your own little practice, your own little university in your head to try to get you up to speed on what that is. You could look at all your current practices and all your relationships day to day to see where you sit on that. And then I'd like you to try to practice it. That's going to be really key over the next little while, where you can make statements like, I understand how that must make you feel. Or I really understand exactly what you're going through. And of course, you have to have lead-in questions to get there. And sometimes it doesn't have to be those statements where you can really just honestly create an empathetic situation, and individuals will feel that. Some of the boundaries that we have in place, being more technologically into it in relationships now versus in person, is that online it's a little more challenging to get up to speed to create empathy. But I would ask coaches to do it with a video call that you can see someone and get them to be still, as if you were in an office with one another, and you can have that conversation. And that's going to go a long way. So it's just something for you to think about as a coach tip. Empathy over sympathy, just for the context for today, and to get you up to speed on your awareness of where you sit on that and your practice of.